I'm Blake Miller. This is my ultrasound practical. And first, you're going to make sure you have the stuff you need. You have a towel, grab the gel. You're going to check the machine for any abnormalities. You check for, make sure the head is not cracked, make sure the wires are not frayed. You're going to check the ERA of the machine. You're going to check the calibration sticker to make sure it has been calibrated recently. And then next, you're going to verify to make sure you have the correct patient. You are going to ask them if they have any previous history of ultrasound treatments. And then you are going to check for any contraindications such as a rash, an open wound, or pregnancy will also be a contraindication. And after this, then, you are going to put them in a comfortable position. So you're going to have the rest of your form on the table like this. And you're going to make sure the site you're going to do the ultrasound on is exposed. You're going to check for light touch sensation. You're going to check capillary refill in the fingers. You're also going to take the pulse to make sure everything is okay. And after everything is okay to continue, go ahead and turn the machine on. And then once the machine is on, you're going to make sure you select either pulse or continuous, which you're going to select pulse, which is 100% duty cycle. And so when the machine turns on, you select ultrasound, and then you're going to edit and set the frequency at 3.3 since it is superficial in the forearm. The duty cycle 100% display in watts per centimeter squared. We're going to set the time and set it at 5 minutes. And then after you have everything set, you're going to go ahead with the treatment and apply the gel to either the head or the area you're going to treat. Once you have the gel applied, you're going to perform the treatment. You're going to overlap by a half. You're going to turn the intensity up. We're going to turn it up to 0.5 and then hit start to begin the treatment. And as long as the green light is on, you're okay. But if you go too fast or too slow, it may beep at you. Again, you're going to overlap by a half in a circular motion. And then once your treatment time would come to an end, you're going to go ahead and zero out the machine and remove the head from the skin, which then you go ahead and hit stop the treatment, and you would clean off the head and clean off the patient's treatment site and check the treatment site for any adverse reactions such as rash or anything. And while you're doing the treatment, you also want to make sure that you are monitoring the patient to make sure everything is okay and ask them how it feels. And once you're done cleaning the head off, you can go ahead and shut the machine off. And then after you check for adverse reactions, ask the patient how the treatment site feels. When you're done, go ahead and record the parameters and make sure you put back everything in its proper location. And go ahead and ask the patient if they have any questions for you. And then you're finished, and I'm done.